Okay. Welcome to the stream. This is gonna be a quick one. So I had someone asking me about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Um, I've been saying this and saying this and saying this, but I feel even stronger about the the PS5 5 Pro now than I did before. Um, Everyone keeps saying the system isn't for everybody, and I don't know if that's the case. Like if it's like not for everyone. Like I actually think it is. Um, I say that because if you're a gamer, is what I'm getting at here. Because it's kind of like the iPhone, cell phone craze. I was talking to people about this, and I'm like, why is everyone getting on Sony for bringing out a console that's that has an insanely upgraded GPU and so many other features that on top of it, like the PSSR, and the hard drive upgrade, the Wi-Fi upgrade. I mean, the list goes on and on with all the upgrades that it comes with. And I was trying to tell everybody the main thing that I am not cool with when it comes, the only thing that I have issue with on the PS5 Pro is the fact that has it doesn't come with a stand. I know that seems petty, but them making you play $30 with a premium console like that, like, yeah, no way, buddy, not cool. And I was just thinking like that would be a better. Um, I think they would have really hit a home run if they would have given you guys the stand included with the PS5 Pro, like a lot better. I am checking out a new Pro controller right now. It's called the Nacon Revolution Pro. Is there something else to the name? I don't remember. But it's the new Nacon. It's got the Hall effect censored analog sticks. Don't know. I know that they say that these things will last a lot longer, which is cool, but they feel really good. I don't know if that's a characteristic or if these are just really good Nacon. Um, um, Good night, little girl. Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. Um, uh, so yeah, yeah, I really like the analogs on this thing. Um, uh, they feel really good. I also really like the back paddles. I guess this is kind of like a quick review of this thing. The back paddles are mouse click. They got the micro switches in them. They're really clicky. I don't know why they didn't do that with the face buttons, but I can kind of understand because most people aren't going to be using the face buttons. But the analogs are great. The back paddles are in great position. I've owned some of the older Nacon Pro controllers, and they were not the same. They weren't as comfortable as this one. Um, so yeah, face buttons are nice. I just wish they would have been. I had a guy ask me about. Oh yes, Kai, got it. Kai, check out the links in the description, guys. We've got a bunch of new stuff up on Only. Um, what else? Links in description. Got some good stuff on the beach. Major price drop. I'm trying to think of all the stuff she keeps telling me to plug here. Check out Twitter. Follow Kai on Twitter. She's always bitching that I never mention her Twitter. Like Twitter. It's at KAI_OS. There's a cool poll trying to figure out what company vehicle to purchase. It's gonna be a heavy duty, 350 or 3500. truck. I am liking and digging the way the Chevy looks. I haven't, believe it or not, even though we've been putting this poll up, I haven't looked to see which one has the best towing and horsepower and all that. It might not even be neither. Watch it be the Dodge. She doesn't want a Dodge. We always buy Dodge, and she's sick of how they crap out on you. Like, they always start having problems right around 100,000 miles. We've owned a lot of Dodges, mostly Caravans. But, yeah. We did a bunch of filming on the beach, a bunch of cool sunrise stuff. Anyway, long story short, check that out if you guys want to see it. I'm thinking the holiday sales for OF is going to be permanent. I think it's a really cool thing to give people better value. Thousands and thousands of updates. Itty bitty 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 price. I did tell you, Raymond, about the, I'm going to do, I got your message, bro. He was wondering, like, I did progress the story, so believe it or not, I'm further into chapter 3. I did beat a couple more bosses. I still didn't figure out how to open those purple gates in chapter 3. I did get around and beat a boss, and I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm not done with chapter 3. There's probably a lot more to go, because there was so much stuff I couldn't access in chapter 3. These face buttons are nice. They're just not, that's the, oh, dude, I'm telling you, there's always one small thing. And I bet you they did this to keep the price of the controller down. Because it's a great price. It was only 150 bucks. The Nikon Revolution Pro. I want to say it's a 5 Pro. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember what the box said. I looked at it real quick. I did lose while I was out of town, while we were at the beach. I don't know how, but I came back and my last Elite controller stopped working, and it is my brand new one. I really hate it because those are my favorite Pro controllers, but they're like paper, and I take good care of my stuff. My white one's broke. I've got 3 black ones that are broken. The last one, it's the battery. Like, it won't charge. It won't hold a charge for anything. I don't understand. I don't know what happened. It was just in my closet while I was out of town. Wasn't plugged in. Didn't use it, obviously. Yeah, that's a new technique that I got. It's you can do the counter stab right off of a dodge. You don't even need to perfect dodge or anything. When you have level 4, you can just roll and do that. Yeah, power stance does the most damage, but you know what? These enemies, this is about speed, dude. I'm trying to get. Yeah. No, I told you that I would. You keep asking me what she's up to, and it's always the same thing. We went out, had dinner, and she's just laying down. Did a little bit of therapy when we got back, and she's just laying down. I told Kai, I was like, yeah, I told her the same thing I told you. I'm gonna get a sleep cam and just put it on her while I'm gaming on stream. Put the tripod next to the bed. Y'all get what I tried. She was like, I feel so bad. Everyone's asking me about streaming and gaming, and it's like everyone thinks I'm not into gaming anymore, and that's not it. She's like, she literally has a 15-hour day tomorrow, y'all. And that's on top of trying to film and work out. You see what I mean? Like, she has to give up something, and a new baby. Like, y'all don't get it. Something has to be given up for now. And unfortunately, it's been the streams and the gaming. Yeah. Well, the idea is that she'll retire early and young. Remember, Kai's still young. She's a baby still, y'all. I'm the old man. Yeah. Yeah, she wants to retire young. See that? That's that dodge poke. It's really strong. It's strong as hell. And then, of course, the higher your crit chance up is. I turned the numbers on, like you said, Danny, so you could see all the... I'm not using medicines, and I don't have crit curiosis or anything on. Yeah, it's just, yep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love this thing. What am I gonna do? Well, I wanted to get on to talk about the PS5 Pro. The system's worth the money. It's actually it's laughable when I think of how so many people go and upgrade iPhones every freaking year, and you're not getting your upgrades are minuscule compared to what the PS5 Pro is getting, and it's not even half the price of an iPhone. Well, it's about half, yeah, about half price of an iPhone. I can't believe that people are complaining about price. I think Sony hit it out of the park. I think the console is going to be great, and I also think, yeah, it's going to be really cool when it gets in our hands, because it's going to be a really good window into the PlayStation 6, I think. I think PSSR is going to be even more insane. I think they're going to start trying to solely work on upscaling technology, because it just makes sense. I don't really know how you don't use upscaling technology. I mean, look at PC. All the upscaling technology that the PC is using to get better graphics, better frame rates, and ray tracing. Yeah. Consoles have got to go the same direction. AI, buddy. I think PS6 is going to have even more AI features. I think they've only scratched the surface in what you can do with AI, especially when you're talking about frame rates. Well, I mean, I know there's people that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it is what it is. I'm not as well versed as a lot of people. I'm no Digital Foundry when it comes to understanding graphics and frame rates, but I watched them a lot, and I've learned a lot from those guys. I will be getting a Pro, but not because I have to have one, because I am really happy with the PS5. But at the same time, you know, I want to have one to talk about the differences and let everybody kind of get what I think and hear what I think, especially now that I'm screaming about how, yeah, Best Buy had plenty of them. They didn't, there was no, at least in my area, there was tons of them. And I would imagine, I'm in a pretty big city, 2 million people, so if they've got some available here, then they're available. Yeah. Like, I was going to reserve it and put it on reserve, and they were like, there's a lot. I was like, okay, well. No, I was there, and I was gonna do it, and it wasn't necessary, so I bought some new controllers, I bought some hard drive space, these 4K videos, filming them on 5 cameras at different angles, it fills up a hard drive quick. So I got hard drive space. Oh no, not this time. I didn't get SSDs, I just went and got, you know, the 1 terabyte ScanDisk C drive you can just plug into the bottom of your phone. I grabbed a couple of those because whenever I want to edit, I can just grab the files and put it on an SSD. I stopped just buying SSDs, dude. That shit's expensive. No, I do. I have cloud. Yeah, I have cloud. I have quite a few cloud services that I pay for. Pretty good price, unlimited storage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but still, even then, whenever we travel, I like to be able to say, man, I've got a ton of content that I can use to work while I'm like in the car. Like me and Kyle switch off driving, I'll edit. Oh no, believe it or not, she doesn't do any of the editing. Like if there's editing, she will post and she will cut and do basic stuff. But if there's a video that requires like editing, I'll usually have templates set up for her. She's not trying to learn anything. Like when it comes, she's like, nope, just set it up so I can copy and paste from your template, and that's usually what she does. Yeah. Or if we're just trimming a video, she wants to put up a teaser. Like she did the teasers while we were close to Mexico on the beach. She did those teasers. Yeah. No, my dad has a little farm down there. He bought it. It was a farm. He bought it. He hasn't actually put a lot of his own animals and chickens and stuff on it, but he's planning to. He's getting it ready for that. Right now he's setting up things for his dogs. He's getting some goats, I think. That's what he said his first thing was, his goats. And then he wants to get a few cows, and then lots of chickens. His neighbor has chickens, so his neighbor's gonna help him out with chickens. Yeah, my dad's country as hell. Yeah, he's a cowboy. Always has been. He's really into horses. He's actually a country singer. He's been a country singer for about 30 years. He's really good. He's got a great voice. Not necessarily a country voice, but he has really insane vocals. Really talented singer. Yeah. Nope. I got none. I got none. No musical talent whatsoever or desire. Yeah, no. Love music, listen to it, but nah. You have one? Oh, really? Cool, dude. You didn't have to do that. I liked it, but I didn't necessarily mean for people to go out. Well, that's cool. How do you like it compared to your Duel Sense? I know you were rocking the Duel Sense just like me. Yeah, I said the same thing. I wish more controllers would do the levers like Sony did with those half moon domes. They're on the DualSense Edge is what I'm talking about, guys. The Sony Pro controller, they have these really awesome lever style paddles on the back that they're not buttons, they're not the little, yeah, they're different. They're great though. They're so easy to actuate and use, and your fingers can sit right on them. You can't accidentally press them. This Nacon setup is comfortable, but it's a step under those. Yeah. Sometimes, and maybe that'll change. This will change with time, but I gotta look for my Nacon buttons. Not hard. You can feel them there, but the levers are always easy. You never have to guess. I'm using my middle finger for the upper, and then yeah, middle finger, then ring finger. So middles on both sides for the upper paddle, and then ring fingers on the lower ones that's on the grip. Yeah. My upper paddle on the right side is my light attack. My heavy attack is on the left upper paddle. Yep. And then jump and dash, dodge. Jump is right, roll is left. Yep. Just like my Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, I did some Lost today. You were there, dude. What do you mean? Yeah, that's right. Dude, I'm 20 years older than you. You shouldn't be having memory problems. Almost 20 years older than you, man. That's close enough. Yeah. No, she loves this game. I'll give her the portal and she'll just run around. She likes any game like this where it's a lot of precision needed. Like this game is just strictly like frames. Like if you ain't paying attention to frames, you're fucked. Yeah. No, it's as high as I can level him. I don't have materials to go higher. I like that. I like how hard he hits, especially when you're immobilized. Like I like that. And then, no, you know what? I don't know. Good question, man. No, she signed into Discord. She never uses it. You want me to be honest with you? I don't think she even knows how to use it. I don't know that she's ever been on Discord. I signed her in and I told her I signed up for Discord and she was like, Okay. She does read the messages though. No. Sometimes she'll be like, you know, at work and she'll just be in chat. I'll tell her, hey, I'm gonna do a stream, and she'll get in the chat just to say hi. Dude, it's funny you say that. She's a woman, dude. Like, I know she's into guy stuff, and she's kind of pretty masculine when it comes to. She doesn't has a lot of guy characteristics, but at the end of the day, she's a girl. I promise you. I'll give you an example. So I just took her out to dinner, and earlier she was getting on my shit, saying how I don't I don't kiss her enough and all this other stuff. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, you never say anything. She's like, I know you're attracted to me and blah blah blah, but you never. I'm like, oh my god. She's like, we film and we work and we travel and we do all of this, and I just want you to kiss me. And I'm like, oh, there it is. She could have just, you know, she could drop subtle hints or just throw a peck out here and there. You know what I mean? Like, men show their affection in different ways. I dote on her. I do everything she wants. I'm like, and she'll be like, you haven't kissed me in 2 days. And I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. So we're at the gas station and I'm like pumping gas, and we had a little dinner date. She's a simple woman. She loves the food, and she's carb. She's, you know, y'all know Kai, dude. Like, she ain't got a butt like that for nothing. But so I'm pumping the gas, and while I'm holding the pump, I can just come into the window, and I asked her for some of her. She had some Sprite lemonade, and I'm like trying to get to the Sprite lemonade. I'm not giving you any if you don't kiss me. I was like, oh god damn it. So I gave her this long kiss. I was like, you could do that. Like, you anytime. Like, I am not gonna turn your lips away. Like, it's not a thing. But I'm like, guys are not. You gotta. And then she wants to sit there and make out in the fucking window, and I'm like, we are nowhere near a bed. She's like, we don't have to be having sex. I'm like, okay. Like, I can't be a pig, but that's what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Like, am I getting any? Like, literally, we just kissing for nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's a girl. That's what I try to tell people. Everyone thinks, oh, Kai's so cool, and she's cool. She's definitely cool. But she's got that girl in her, dude, like, that woman where it's like, yep. Like right now, I told her I'm gonna do a quick stream. I'm gonna go and share the links that you asked me to share, talk about the pro, and then I'm gonna finish the garage like you wanted to do, and then I'll be in there to lay down. Okay. I'm like, okay. She's really saying, fuck all that shit. Come lay down with me until I go to sleep, and then go do your shit. Yeah. Like a baby. Put her memes. And it's funny you say that, because that's what I do to my little man. I put him to sleep, rock him, give him little kisses. He loves it. His mother, they're the same. Yep. You don't do it, you don't love him, dude. That's how it works. You don't love him, like, oh shit. Seriously, dude. Oh. We just went out and spent $4,000. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Everything you wanted, we bought. That's different. Like, oh my god. You gotta have the trifecta, dude. You gotta do everything. You're tripping. No. Dude, I'm trying to stay PG, but not. But yeah. He's definitely got a lot less bodily fluids over the last couple of days. I've been doing my business. I know, man. Yeah, and then I got a film on top of it. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, seriously? What do you mean what's wrong? I'm not 18, that's what's wrong. He's like, well, that was like 5 hours ago. You're not ready yet? I'm like, oh, shit. Dude, I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. Fuck that. Please. I'm not that person. No. I am not 18 years old. Nope. I agree with you. Yeah, all over my face. Trust me, she was good. Oh, please, she's greedy. It's like, nope, that's not good enough. Let's keep going. Yep. She's a Scorpio, dude. Like, come on now. It's true what they say. Let me tell you. Scorpio and a redhead. No, she said the other day, I heard you talking shit about me on the stream. I was like, I'm not talking shit about you. It's not shit. What is the truth, isn't it? She's like, I guess. I was like, are you embarrassed? She was like, no. She's like, everybody on the internet thinks I'm one way that I'm not. I was like, no, they just know part of the story. Your fans know part of the story. No, I never found out, dude. I don't know. I did get the mementos. That the mementos are easy. Here, let me go show you. I'm literally gonna jump off here real quick and show you what I'm talking about. I already got my point. I was trying to come in here and do 1 point and then talk about what I thought about the pro, but I got that out the way. I'll be back. Let me end the stream. Yeah, I'll put on Destiny for a few minutes. She's probably asleep. If she's not, she's gonna yell over here, and I'll tell her I'm trying to make money. No, not off the YouTube. I'm just making money off of the link, dude. Our YouTube channel, we got a long way to go to get back to where the old channel used to be. A long way. I'm in no hurry. I'll be sitting here with 2 people, one person, 20 people, 50 people, one person, 3 people. It's just, and then I'm lazy, so I don't even put it out on social. A lot of times people don't even know. Yep. This was a 30-minute one. I wanted it to be 15 minutes, but it's cool you got on. No, it's cool you got on. Let me switch to Destiny. I'll be right back. All right, cool.